Jamal, a young Palestinian with Down syndrome, has suffered psychological trauma since being violently assaulted by Israeli forces in his village, Kufr al-Labad.
I heard the soldiers shouting and I knew they were hurting my son. I told them he has special needs, but they ignored me. They beat him with rifles, his nose was injured, his hand bruised. They rolled him 20 meters down the street and left him bleeding. Since then, he won't leave the house. Even in his sleep, he dreams of soldiers. Jamal's life changed after the assault.
Jamal continues to relive the trauma. His mother asked him to return to the mosque, but he prefers to stay home. On the street, 4 Israeli soldiers assaulted him. An eyewitness warned the soldiers he has special needs, but they kept hitting him.
Jamal was sitting quietly in a corner of the mosque when the Israeli soldiers ordered him to come out. He refused and shouted at them. The soldiers then launched a violent attack, despite his mother and the worshippers inside the mosque telling the soldiers that Jamal had special needs. The soldiers ignored their pleas. They beat him severely, pushed him out onto the street and caused injuries to his face.
In 2012, Israel approved the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, which mandates their protection during conflicts. However, many violations have been reported with little accountability.
Dozens of homes are raided daily in the occupied West Bank. Palestinians say that the Israeli soldiers show no regard for children, the elderly, or disabled people, putting lives at even greater risk.
Sana Al-Tawil, a special education specialist and mother of 2 young men with autism, lives close to a military settlement. Her home has been raided several times.
The Israel forces do not distinguish between able-bodied people and those with disabilities, often acting without regard and sometimes firing indiscriminately. This deeply affects people with disabilities, especially during raids. As a mother, I explain my children have autism. They may look grown, but have a young mental age. After seeing soldiers, my son needed a long time to recover.
Since October 7, the Israeli army changed its raid strategies in the occupied West Bank cities, declaring them a military operations zone, leaving people with disabilities in constant fear around the clock. Mohammad Elwan, TRT World, Ramallah, the occupied West Bank.